Hey everybody, it's Tori here from Central Disc, and in addition to being the first name that you think of when you think about disc golf for all your disc golf equipment needs, we also want to be a place on Facebook where you can go to interact with other disc golfers, start discussion, maybe get some helpful tips, things like that. So today I want to give you kind of a mini tutorial of something that has helped me immensely in my golf game, especially as it comes to mid-range game and approaches. So I want to tell you guys about something that I learned from watching a video from some discraft professionals back maybe 2008, 2009. There was a whole van full of discraft pros, and they're all going through how they hold a disc. And one of my favorite pros was in that video, Michael Johansson, and he was pretty unique in that video, and still is to this day, in that he holds every disc the exact same way. He uses a modified fork grip, which if you don't know looks a little bit like this, where your first finger is tucked in like that, your pinky is kind of similarly tucked in, the other two fingers are pressed against the flight plate. And what he was saying is that this is how he holds every single disc, and then he uses his thumb to manipulate the way that the disc flies. And it's really been something that's helped me, and I've come to call it my Hyzer Flip grip. And I'll explain why. Especially with this Discraft Comet here, which I've fallen in love with. The Comet has shaved me a bunch of strokes. We just got done playing, as you can tell by how sweaty I am. It's pretty muggy out here in Michigan right now. Shaved a couple strokes off my game because of my ability to control shots with this Comet. And the way that I do that is exactly how Michael Joe said. So he was saying, if you're on a neutral flight, Discraft has this nice ring around most of their discs, and it's a pretty good guide for where your thumb goes for a pretty neutral flight. If you want a more anhyzer flight, you take your thumb and you move it more to the outer edge of the disc. And what happens is the place where you apply pressure with your thumb changes the wing angle on the disc ever so slightly. If you want a Hyzer Flip shot, all you do is you take your thumb and you move it more towards the middle of the disc, which, as you can see, adjusts the wing of the flight plate just that minuscule amount. And it brings that disc out on a hyzer angle. With a very understable disc like this Comet, makes it so that it comes out on a hyzer, pops up, flies straight, and goes flat. And really, that's been what I use this Comet for. I don't use this Comet very often for long range and long distances, although it does have a lot of glide. But what I like to call this Comet is really an approach disc with a little extra distance, and that's what brings it into a mid-range kind of a category. But I also do use this particular trick with my thumb with this buzz. This is my more beat up buzz, and you can see right here where my thumb has worn a spot off from manipulating the flight by moving my thumb one way or another. For big glidey turnovers, I move it to the outside. For nice neutral S shots that finish on a straight line, I put it right on that circle. And if I want a big Hyzer Flip or something that finishes and kind of stalls out at the end, I move my thumb more towards the middle. So all this to say, disc golf is unique because not only can you throw multiple different varieties of shots, but you can throw the same disc in multiple different ways. And I think that a lot of people get into the habit of throwing one disc with one grip at one speed, or all their discs with one grip and at one speed, and that causes them to rob themselves of all the potential shots that they have in their bag. So what I want you guys to think about, and what maybe this video has taught you, is that there's a bunch of different ways to control the discs that you have and manipulate shots and get your disc to do different things. And I've really found this thumb grip to really be useful. So I hope that that's something you can get out and go try. Maybe tomorrow, maybe this next weekend or something like that. Get out, give it a shot, see if it can't help your game. Thanks for watching.